Hello, I am Paladin Metallus, the Heavy Metal Paladin, back with another Elder Scrolls Blades video. Today, which is a couple of days later than I wanted it to be, we are going to be looking at town crafting and the best way, which I think, to build that up. So in my last video, I did a brief thought description on how to avoid forking out too much cash to play the game, which I hope you all found useful. So building your town is really important, mainly for, as I said in my first video, the smithy and the enchanter's tower, which upgrading it will give you stronger weapons and you can enchant them to give them a bit of added damage against certain enemy types. Town is not just needed so much progression as that, but also certain missions are locked depending on what level your town is. For example, this mission right here is locked until I have town level 6. The fastest way to get your town upgraded is to rebuild dwellings, homesteads and houses. These all have a lot more prestige points than other buildings. They also are faster to build. As you can see here, three main building materials are lumber, limestone and copper. At the moment we have enough limestone and copper to build a dwelling, but we need more lumber. Apart from opening chests to get building materials, which since my last video has made been so much easier by the fact they've now dropped the silver chest timer to 1 hour. You can also go into jobs. Now jobs are lots of different low level missions where you can get crafting materials and also alchemy materials. So this is the riches of Gilbrod Keep, and to get our lumber we'll do this one. And we'll just ignore that. So here we are once more against the goblins. Spells are fantastic help against lots of different enemies. And I'm using the completely wrong gear, which is why I'm getting my arse handed to me a little bit. There we go. These goblin shamans are a lot easier to kill because they are resistant to frost damage. Right, so I'm going to swap out my gear, which will make fighting the other kinds of enemies a lot easier. What will be very helpful in future updates of Elder Scrolls Blades is seeing some sort of quick select tool, because while it's not really a hardship, it's just slightly annoying having to go into your inventory to select a weapon. if you can see the little icon that keeps coming up after taking out an enemy. That's not part of this mission, which is to collect fire salts. That is part of the challenges which you can do to earn gold. Too many goblins. Level up. So when you level up, you can choose an attribute to improve, magicka and stamina, and you automatically get plus 10 max health and 2 skill points. For some reason I always tend to try and balance magicka and stamina, but whilst balancing is good because it helps you gain both on an even plane, it does kind of leave you a bit lacking, so I'm going to upgrade stamina as I mainly use stamina attacks when fighting. And so here is an advert for the microtransactions, which I ain't even going to go into. Here you can purchase skills and spells and perks. So spells, as you'd expect, sort of 4 of the main ability damage types, which are poison, and you can buy more, upgrade them. So poison cloud here would be your level 1 poison attack, blind would be level 2, and paralysed would be level 3. Same thing with fire, lightning bolt and frostbite. Some spells are about attack, more about the defensive capabilities of your character. So absorb, let's get the details up. So a magic sigil appears instantly, it negates up to 31 damage directed at the caster and converts 100% of it into healing. So because I haven't really done much of the spell, I'll upgrade this one. Perks. Perks are something which is really great because they're passive skills, so you don't actually have them on your skill bar. And this will help your damage in terms of abilities and also your defensive capabilities, such as matching armour, which will give you plus 58 while wearing matched sets of armour. And load bearer, which I'm going to upgrade because that helps increase your inventory capacity. And this little blue line here, that is an optional thing. It's called clairvoyance. It helps you search for the objective. You can turn it on and off. I'm kind of lazy, so I like to have it on, especially when I'm on a coffee break or a lunch break at work and I need to get something done quickly. It's just a great tool. Switch out my weapon again. So I'm pretty sure I crafted a Orcish Mace of Frost, but oh bugger, I'm already being attacked, so we can't swap because when you're already being attacked, you can't switch out, which again I think could do with changing. Maybe if there was some kind of quick select tool, go a long way to do that. But he seems fairly weak anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As you can see, there's a little broken shield item just above my health bar, and that's because my armour is busted. When armour's busted, it is seriously weakened and can't take a lot of damage. Oh, there's a wooden chest there. But we can always repair this back at our town. That's completed. So for the completion reward, we've gained a silver chest and the 20 lumber, which we need to build our building. So first things first, I'm going to repair my armour. So a couple of things about this, about the repair bills for armour being too large. I don't think they are, because if you look at the amount of gear, because you do have to use quite a lot of different weapons, and armour does take a pounding, and gold is easy to come by anyway. It's not like gems, which you might get 3 or 4 in a chest if you're lucky, or every so often you might get 30 for levelling up, but they come by quite easy. Let's get back to building, which we still can't build. We need another 20 lumber. Another 12 lumber, sorry. So I'm going to go to the workshop. The workshop is something that is very handy for upgrading your town, because it allows you to craft new decorations. In a moment I'll take you around and show you about that. So there are 3 kinds of decorations: small, medium, large. And as you upgrade your workshop, you get more decorations. Another handy thing is you can buy building materials. So here we can buy the lumber that we need to complete our dwelling. And just hope that we've got enough gold left to actually build it. Yes, we do. Oh no, we don't. We just have enough crafted materials. So we're gonna go back into another mission so we can earn the gold to upgrade our building. Gold is also a prize you get for completing missions, so we'll just do this one. There's also another really good way of getting crafting, alchemy, materials and earning money, and that's the Abyss, which is a never-ending dungeon, which I'll go into in my next video, which will be a more detailed look at enemy weaknesses and resistances. Because for whatever reason, Elder Scrolls Blades really seems to love throwing goblins at you. So that's a wolf. No, that's not what we want. And wolves are something that don't like slashing or sparks. This would be the perfect weapon for a wolf. Much like with the skeevers, you have to wait till they come in to attack you before you can attack them, but they're weak as well, so there's our first goblin. Switch out the weapon to Silver Mace of Frost. And you'll notice that when an enemy strike you, if you defend at the right moment, it will stun them slightly, which will allow you to get a nice attack in and get a bit of a combo up. So we've defeated all 3 goblins. You can complete the mission and head back to town. We still need a little bit more, but only another 600 or so we'll just do another mission, another quick mission. We should be alright. I am a little bit unprepared. I did mean to have a building complete to already show you, but hey. Well, I'm upgrading, it's, might be good to see the process of it. The new map ahead is a bandit. Bandits are vulnerable to both slashing and poison. So I'll equip this poison enchanted sword. And make light work of him. And our little blue trail is headed up there. Mercenaries are also vulnerable to poison, but are resistant to slashing damage, but these are low level anyway, so we can take them out with ease. And when you see items drop from enemies after you kill them, just tap on it to collect it. Necromancers are another kind of enemy vulnerable to poison, sorry. And we've completed that mission too. So now we should have enough money to build our dwelling. Also gain some money for completing a challenge. And challenges are pretty good because they're not too hard, they're all really easy to do. The rewards you get from them are quite low, but that doesn't really matter because you get 3 per hour and yeah, they're just simple to complete. So here, I did say earlier on that dwellings, homesteads and houses had the most prestige points. Of course you can see from the alchemy laboratory and enchantment's tale that's not true, but dwellings, homesteads and houses are cheaper to build than the shops. they also take less time to build as well. So with this is going to take 15 hours. At the start of the game, when you first start building houses, it's a really short build time. It's kind of like the gaming equivalent of the razor blade business model, in which it'll tempt you in with really low and accessible build times, and then slowly increase them to quite ridiculous levels. This is going to take over 15 hours, but hey, we'll build it anyway. And you can also build, I didn't know this when I first started playing, but build more than one shop, things like that, which I haven't done, but it would be handy because when you're upgrading or enchanting, you can only make one piece of equipment or upgrade one piece of equipment at a time. So having an extra one of those a piece will be a huge help, especially for progressing through the missions. Now, go on to the decorations of your town. As you notice, when you're walking through town, you'll see these what look like circular plants with empty, and those are for light, medium and large decorations. The 1 will be a small decoration, the 2 will be a medium decoration, and if we go up here, we should be able to find a site for a large decoration. Some decorations you can get awarded to you through doing missions, such as up here. These Bloodfall banners are mission rewards for doing tasks for the Bloodfall Queen. You can also get Imperial banners and Famil banners, but who really wants to represent them? So crafting decorations is something really easily done, and as you would imagine, it takes a hell of a lot less time than upgrading buildings. So I don't think I could craft something to show you guys, but I do lack a certain amount of gold, which can easily be remedied by selling unwanted items to other shops. And the amount of money shops have to buy your weapons, it resets every day. So as I've already sold some items to the smithy today, he's only got 124 gold left. But you can sell items to any shop owner. Sell and salvage. Salvaging items is a really good way of getting crafting materials for making and upgrading weapons. So we don't need these. And we don't need that. This is an epic piece of equipment got from an elder chest, but scaled shields have less of a block rating, and I like my armour to be quite tanky, so I like the heavier stuff. Battle axe we no longer need because it's silver, and I don't use heavy weapons anyway. Okay, so now that we've got enough gold, we can go back into the crafting menu, and I am going to build, let's have a look here. yeah, a nice potted plant. So we'll craft that, and that takes 5 minutes. Some items do take a lot less, such as the torches, which I filled a few spots up with, only take about 50 seconds to craft. Yeah. So that is building and how to get crafting and building materials, and the fastest way to upgrade your town prestige, even though it still doesn't seem quite that quick. Apologies if this video was a bit rambling, I did want to be more prepared, but yeah. So my next video will be a detailed look at enemies' weaknesses and resistances. I am Paladin Metallus. Until next time, take it easy.